faculties, distinguished guests, and one of them is our leader of the advocates, Hemant Bhai Patel. And the students to whom I consider a future twinkling stars in the galaxy of law. I have to say a few words about my association with law education. I love this since long. Grandfather was a lawyer. He practiced for 64 years. 64 years practice, which is more than my age. Then my father, he practiced for 57 years. And I joined, I was very happy. During the time I was practicing as a lawyer, I was teaching law for 6 years. So, I belong to your fraternity, accept me. So I took up that matter, and fortunately, before I leave on completion of my tenure, we got one national law university which we have named as Chanakya National Law University. I am also honorary faculty in Gujarat National Law University. Then Bangalore Law University, I am one of the executive members. So this connection is so good. And again, 2-3 moot courts. When I was a practicing lawyer, and I attended. I am really happy to meet all of you here. And I thank Charutar Vidya Mandal, Dr. C.L. Patel, other dignitaries, and in particular, Dr. Arunachalam, Principal Sri Arunachalam. You see, now, law is such a field from where maximum number of freedom fighters, maximum numbers of law upholders. You take any stage or cadre, law students, then law enforcers, then lawmakers. So then advocate, they manage the system of law. Of course, fortunately, in United States is a country where the administration of law colleges is absolutely in the hands of American Bar Association. So, bar trains the judges. That is the status there, and I hope it may come here also very soon, and we may have to knock your door to train us. One more thing which fascinated me today is the R.N. Patel Ifkowala School of Law and Justice. So I have yet not come across any school or any university where it is justice as a part of the institution. So whosoever has carved out this college name, really, Patel Sahab, it's really very nice. And I tell you, law and justice should never be distant neighbors. They should be close. They should rub shoulders to shoulder. So it is very rightly, aptly put, the law and justice. somebody may ask, what is the definition of law? I tell you, in very, very liberal sense, the law is the common, robust sense. Common sense, that is the main thing, you understand? It administers, it controls the wrongs. So right and wrong, ethically, morally, and socially. So whatever is wrong cannot be a right. So what to do? How to, get the redressal for wrong? And that is right. So law is controlling such human values which are very much required for the human life. I hope Dr. C.L. Patel, you are fine. Sometimes it happens when you will practice in court of law. Many times we give judgment which are in accordance with the law, but they may not be with justice. There are many judgments when we give justice, but they are not according to law. It happens. For example, we feel a person has come for filing a suit for recovery of money. He should be given money back with the amount of interest. But the question is, if he comes to the court beyond 3 years limitation, we can't help him. There is a law of limitation. It says that within 3 years, suit for the recovery of money should be filed. So I am doing justice according to law, saying, please, you are not entitled to no relief. You may be entitled to recovery in other modes if it is permissible. So he is not done justice. It happens many times. So far so, our attempt should be by interpreting, understanding, applying law, that justice and law remain side by side. So please, you have to take care of this aspect. Sometimes problem arises what to do, but you have to give serious thought to it. Now, for successful lawyer, there are many values, there are many virtues which should be invariably for every advocate, for every legal practitioner. I tell you, initially you have to perform 3 duties. Advocate is supposed to perform 3 duties. The first is to the parents and family. The second one is the treatment to the other opposing counsel and the client. Be respectful. And third is, be very patient for creating social wealth. Today I tell you what is the importance of law. Every third president of the United States has been lawyer. 1, military, 2, teacher, and 3rd, law. This is the, so teaching is respected there. The practice is, law is also respected very much. I don't say that is why we should do the same thing, but see that it indicates its significance in this world. So these 2-3 things would be very important. I was very happy to learn that in the very first year, total percentage is 93%. Dr. Patel, heartiest congratulations first to you and your colleague and Dr. Ravi. And I wish, as desired by Principal Arunachalam, when 100% result is there, definitely if I am invited, I will come and meet you at least. So I hope and wish I may be called next year when 100% result is there. In this context, I tell you, the justice given by the lawyers to the society, social values, for the independence. You name any person, our pre-independence era, take any person, any leader, mostly they will be lawyers. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel was not only lawyer, but he was a barrister at law. Imagine a person who went to England and started his study in Lincoln's Inn probably. There the training where law was imparted, it was known as Inn, I-double-N, Inn. And it was a Lincoln's Inn. And he had so much so financial pressures and difficulty. He was walking in a cold atmosphere where snow was falling by walking and going to some Gujarati khana. Imagine, even in certain temperature, we can't bear it here in our own part of India. And there, the minus temperature is 20, 25. He was a great man. See, he was walking and getting his food. So we must learn from there. You imagine the first president of the Republic of India, Dr. Rajendra Prasad. He practiced in Patna High Court, where I had great happiness to serve for 3 years as Chief Justice. So with the blessing and hard efforts of Sardar Patel, this Charutar Vidya Mandal came into force. And this is established because of his efforts and his blessings. Of course, thereafter Bhai Kaka, H.M. Patel, and there is Bhikhabhai Patel. I had occasion to meet both Bhai Kaka and H.M. Patel when he was the finance minister then. And I found very, simple, down to earth. So such persons are the founder of this mandal. I think we have to at least return our obligation, and what is the mode for that? Study hard. Take the name of this Charutar Vidya Mandal to the whole of the globe. That will help. It has been doing very good services. This Charutar Vidya Mandal was established before my birth. So it has been doing tremendously good work in the field of education. And today, Sardar Vallabh Nagar, whenever there is this name spoken or read, everybody says, oh, it's a Pathshala, education center, city. So you are lucky, you are in law college and in such an atmosphere, in a Vallabh Nagar place, and that to a student of a college which is affiliated to the Charutar Vidya Mandal. So you are too lucky. That's what I say sometimes. What we are is a gift of the God. What we will be, that will be gift, our gift to the God. So we can't give gift to God very little. So we should be giving our God the great gift. So the only way is prayer, of course, yes, but by education and by your becoming a very pious, honest. I read on the legacy, the first sentence on the title page. The greatest virtue is the honesty. So today what we are facing is a crisis of character and corruption. The greatest enemy of the democratic setup and human values is the corruption. Instead of watching